Hi, welcome to Muzzle First. Today I want to take a look at the J5 Tacticals V1 Pro flashlight. This flashlight touts a 300 max lumens output. It's got three modes: a high, low, a strobe, and it's got lumen. So I had to buy one because I was curious and didn't really know what to expect. I don't have anything else made by J5 Tactical, but thought I'd buy it, take a look at it, and see what we get. All right, so let's go over some specifics for this flashlight. By the way, this is what you get. You get a box. You get a box with just a little, wrap in it, and a flashlight. That's all you get. But it doesn't include a battery. But this flashlight is made to take two batteries, and this is one of the things that really appealed to me about this flashlight. This will take a standard AA battery, but it will also take the 14500 battery. I personally am not going to use the 14500 battery. It's kind of an oddball. If you're not familiar with it, the 14500 battery is a 3.7 volt LiPo battery that is the same dimensions as a AA. And I think that's probably why it never took off, because it's very easily mistaken for a AA battery. And I'm sure people have done it, or at least been tempted to put it in their, appliances, their devices that didn't support that much voltage, and see if they work better. So I believe that's probably why it didn't take off. It's kind of an oddball right now. It's been surpassed by the was it 18650, I believe, which is a larger battery, same voltage. But so let's take a look at it here real quick. All right, so it's got three modes. It's got a high, low, and a strobe. Max output 300 lumens. It does have an adjustable beam. Essentially, you pull this out, just the cone on the front, slides in and out to make it adjustable. It is IPX4 water resistant. Basically, what that means is that you can. It's made to survive a splash of water for at least 5 minutes, per the definition for that standard. Basically, you spill your soda on it, you spill your bottle of water on it, you get out in the rain, probably drop it in a puddle. It's going to be fine. I don't know how it would survive to staying underwater for a long period of time. It is sealed. The end cap here by the light does come off. I'm not going to take mine apart, but it does come off. And there is a seal in there. There's a little O-ring seal. And there's also an O-ring seal here under the cap. And you can see it right there. It's at the bottom. So there is an O-ring seal under the cap. All right. Let's see. Aluminum alloy body, 3.7 inches long, little over an inch in diameter. So it's pretty compact. You can see size-wise, it fits in your hand pretty good. It's not that it's not that big. It's not small. It's a pretty good size, actually. I couldn't pocket carry this, but it will clip onto a bag or something, real easy. And weight 3.2 ounces, so it's not that heavy either. It's pretty light. You add the battery, it's going to add a little more weight to it than that, but not that much. Battery, wherever you went over, one AA or one 14500 battery. I'm going to use AA's in it. That's why I bought it. I want to see what the performance on this is going to be with a AA battery. It's probably going to be pretty good. Most LEDs surpass standard lights by exponentially. So I expect it to be pretty good. Good enough, at least, anyway, for me. The life of the battery on this is rated at just over an hour, so that's not too bad. AA battery, carry extras. I mean, that's why I'm going to use I'm going to use AA batteries. I'm going to use these. These are my go-to battery, just energizers. If I can get an hour out of a battery on it for what I'm going to use it for, that'd be fine. I will have an extra battery with me at all times. So. When I'm carrying this, so there'll be an extra battery that I'll carry with it in my pack. Let's see, colors. Of course, this is the black one. It is also available in hunter orange, forest camo, desert camo, blue aqua, and pink. So it is available in a lot of different colors. So you can buy it for a friend or something to match their pack or whatever. You should be able to do that. MSRP is $29.95. This one here was from Amazon, from the J5 Tactical store on Amazon, by the way. So it's from the manufacturer's store. About $12 right now. So it's a really good price. If you've got Amazon Prime, that includes shipping. So I couldn't pass it up. And actually, I ordered another one. I was kind of impressed with it when I was playing with it. So I got another one on the way. All right. So like I said, I'm going to use these standard Energizer batteries in it. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's put a battery in it, and we'll take it outside, and we'll just see how it performs. All right. We'll shine around a little bit. We'll see if we can get some video. The battery just goes in, you know, positive side down, so little nipple side down. We'll just get some video. See if we can get some video. I'm not sure how my camera will take out there in the dark, but we'll see if we can get a little video of how it works. All right. All right, so we're outside. I'm gonna see if we can get a picture of what we got to work with here. All right, so this is a very, I got the flashlight adjusted to a very tight beam. This tree in front of us here is approximately 35 to 40 feet away from where we're standing. All right, and that right about there is the top of that tree. That tree is about 30 feet tall, approximately, something like that. The one behind it back there is a good probably 20 feet further back, and it is a lot taller. So as you can see, that's right about the top of that tree, about the tree right there. So, and you can make out the details. You can see the leaves, you can see the limbs. It's pretty good detail, actually. So you can see the beam, actually, if you can look at the beam there, you can actually kind of see it's almost a square shape. I'll see if that picks up on the camera or not, but all right, so let's move on over here. This tree over here is about 40 feet away from us, and that tree is probably a good 40 feet, 50 feet tall, and you can see the very top of it right there. So we can light up the top of that tree pretty good. That is adjusted all the way down as far as it'll go. All right, so if we open up the beam, there we go. So that tree is approximately 30-35 feet away, and you can see the beam that it's throwing. So it's throwing a beam that is a good 25 feet in diameter, something like that. All right, that's it. Let's go back inside, and I'll give you my final opinion of this flashlight. All right, so we're back inside now, and I want to give you a quick demonstration of how the light actually works. All right, and also I want to show you one quick oddity about this light. It's not nothing bad. It's just something that I had noticed in other LED lights before. So, all right, so if we turn it on, all right, that's the bright. All right, and if we just push the button a half a push, it goes to low, and then another half a push, it goes to strobe. All right, you push it a half a push again, and it goes back to bright. You can also just push the light completely off and turn it back on to toggle between the modes. But it's far easier to just give it a half a push, and you can toggle through them real quick like that. All right, so one thing I want to show you, when you focus in on this, so if you tighten the beam down, all right, see, we're getting pretty small here, getting tighter. You see how it's starting to turn square? All right, here we go. So I'm going to turn it to where it shows clearly. I don't know how well the camera is actually picking that up. You see how square that is? It's kind of weird because you can actually see the LEDs inside this light. I've not noticed that in other LED lights before. Maybe that's common. See if I can get it large enough to where the camera can pick up the differences here. But all right, so I hope the camera's showing that. But you can actually see how square it is, and you can actually see. I don't know if you can see my finger there or not, but you can actually see the outline of the LEDs. of each independent little LED that's in this. Kind of cool. I've not noticed that in other LED lights before, but anyway, I just thought I'd show that real quick. All right. All right. So in conclusion, I want to say that I actually really like this light. Like I said, I did order another one. I ordered a second one. That's I do that when I like something, because if I ever lose it, if it's filling a purpose and I lose it, I need a backup. So I did order a second one. I do believe this is a very high value, low cost light. If you need something that if you lose and it's not going to break the bank, this might be it. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of some of the more expensive lights, but it fills the need. Really does. And I do believe it is a very high value light. So as you can see, we were looking at treetops that were, I don't know, the trees were 30, 40 feet away from me, and you could easily, no problem at all, you could see the tops of the trees. When you zoom out to the flood, it really does put out a large beam, so you don't get a real bright spot anywhere, but it does provide a decent amount of light over a very large area. But when you focus it down like that, when you zoom in, I shouldn't say zoom in, it's not the right term. When you focus the beam in real tight like that, it really does put out a good beam of light. J5 Tactical claims that it'll reach over 200 yards. Sorry. I don't know that for a fact. I don't have any place right here that I can try that. But I do know for where I'm at and for what I want out of this light, it works great. Like I said, we could see the tops of those trees, and it lit the tops of the trees up without a problem at all. You could clearly see the trees. The button on this is a nice firm click. It's not squishy. I mean, it's a nice firm click when you click it. The tail cap screws on nice and tight. It's not loose. The clip on this is fairly stiff. I mean, it's not bouncing around. It's putting a little bit of pressure on my fingernail there, try to bend it up a little bit. The clip is, you can see that. I don't know if you can see those clips here. So it does take just a standard, looks like just a standard Allen key. A standard Allen. It's either an Allen or a Torx. It's pretty small. I'd have to get a magnifying glass to see exactly what that is. But you could take this clip off if you wanted to. You don't have to use it with the clip. I'm going to use it with the clip because I'm going to clip it onto a bag. And so I currently carry with me. Let me show you this. I think I've shown you this before. A Streamlight Stylus Pro. This is my daily carry flashlight. I have this in my pocket pretty much anytime I'm anywhere. It goes in my pocket when I get up, and I keep it there. I have a second one of these that I carry in my bag with me, that just back and forth to work, daily. It's with me daily. I'm going to replace that with this, because this actually is a little bit of a brighter light. This one's about, I want to say 55 lumens, something like that. This works great for what I use it for. It's fantastic for what I use it for. Something small, slim, that fits in my pocket, that I don't know is there, and I got light whenever I need it. But this puts out about twice the lumens of this. They rate it for 300 lumens max. They rate it for 300 max lumens. If you use that right battery, if you use that 14500 battery, you might get 300 lumens out of it. You're not going to get that with a 1.5 volt battery. You're just not. So I'm 1.5 volt. I mean, we're looking at under half. So I'm figuring you're probably getting 100 lumens, a little more than 100 lumens out of it. And I'm perfectly happy with that. For 12 bucks, I'm very happy with that. All right, so this has been Muzzle First. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments below. You can send me an email at muzzlefirst@gmail.com or visit my website, www.muzzlefirst. Thank you, and you have a good day.